Last week, I'm minding my business, not bothering anybody on a Friday, and I wake up to a tweet storm. Messages, tweets, DMs, this, that, and the third. That's some lunatic, some low-end, low-level lunatic in Parliament in Canada is trying to ban me, the Gringo Mandingo, trying to ban me, Michael Rapaport, trying to ban me, the inflamed Ashkenazi, not from doing shows, from coming into the country of Canada. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Trying to ban me from coming into Canada? Saying that I have a long history, some sort of criminal past, a long history of a criminal past, which I don't have. We know about the Lily Taylor stalking situation from the 90s. We know about that. Yeah, I've jumped the turnstile in my time. Never been caught. I have no outstanding warrants, no outstanding arrests. My driver's license is clean. I go through customs. I go through clear, TSA pre. And you're trying to say I have a criminal past? You're trying to say that me, Michael Rapaport, is Islamophobic, and I should not be allowed. I'm not even going to give this woman's name. Nobody knows this loser, so I don't even need to give her name. Saying I should not be allowed in the fantastic country of Canada. Canada is a great place. I've had nothing but good experiences in Canada. Of course, my brother, Dr. Rapaport, Professor Rapaport, he's got one of those degrees where you got to call him doctor. I refuse to call my brother doctor, but he has busted his ass. He is a dual citizen of the United States and Canada. And you want to try to ban me from coming into the great country of Canada? Try to do it now, because it might be the 51st state. Within the next 3 years, you play games. You're facing all sorts of housing crises. Housing is unaffordable. Anti-Semitic incidents have increased 670%. Everything is up. You got fentanyl this, fentanyl that. Violent crime is surging, and you're worried about the inflamed Ashkenazi? You're worried about the Gringo Mandingo from entering Canada? That's what you're worrying about? Don't you have bigger fish to fry? Oh, no, Canada. Oh, no, Canada. I will be entering Canada. Oh, yeah. And I will be entering Canada this week. I will be performing in Edmonton this week at the comic strip in Edmonton this week, this Thursday, March 6th, this Friday, March 7th, and Saturday, March 8th at the comic strip in Edmonton. You're worrying about me? I truly don't know where all this controversy comes from. I am not a controversial person. The only thing that I do that is controversial is say, I've said things like Dick Stain, Donald Trump. I've said all the curse words. But in general, I live my life pretty low key. I live my life under the radar. I avoid controversy. But I'll tell you something. I think it has something to do with the anti-Semitism, because I sniffed around, and a lot of my people on social media, they filled me in on this lunatic. This low-level lunatic in Canada. And apparently, she adores all things terror-related. Apparently, she apologizes for all things terror-related. But I could tell you one thing, lady. I could tell you one thing right now. The show will go the f*** on. The show must and always will go on. I'll be in Canada this weekend. I'll be in Canada all spring long. I'll be in Montreal. Okay, I'll be in some other place in Canada, and all tickets for all my shows are available at michaelrapaportcomedy.com. I don't take steps back from low-level Parliament punks. We don't do that. Worry about the anti-Semitic incidents. Worry about the health care system Worry about the violent crime. Worry about the prices of everything. Don't worry about me. I come with joy in my heart. I come with joy in my heart. I come to bring the joy. Like the great Kamala Harris and Tim Waltz said, Tampon Tim, they said they're bringing the joy. That's what I plan on bringing to Canada all spring. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Heather McPherson, oops, I said her name. I have no racist, Islamophobic past. I have no Islamophobia, okay? The only thing I have a fear of is people, some people, trying to exterminate me or my people simply because we're Jews and or Zionists. But I call it like I see it. I call it like I see it. And maybe you should look me up, Heather McPherson. Oops, I said her name again. Maybe you should do a little research on me, on steps that I've taken backwards. I don't do that. We don't do that. We're like Aaron the Hawk Pryor in his prime, coming forward. Coming at ya. Oh, yes. And you know I had to get ya. Anyway, I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is here. Make sure you subscribe, rate, review. Subscribe, rate, review, and leave a comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast.